Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's gonna be my last chess game for today. It's been all wins so far, so hopefully I can get another one, 3 wins in a row. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this time I'm white, finally. Jeez. Okay, King's Pawn. Rui Lopez variation. So he's already stopping to think. That's unusual. Normally I would move this pawn up here, but now there's 3 defenders and only 2 attackers supporting my pawn up there. But if I move this pawn first and to support this guy, then I can advance that pawn. So that's fine. That's what I'll do. Now, yep. Okay, so here's the situation. He's checking me. I have to respond to the check. I'll take that with my queen, because then I can defend this pawn, and now he no longer has the option to pin my knight to my queen by moving his bishop to g4. He has to advance this pawn, then this pawn once I move my bishop, because his knight is pinned to his king right now, and I would advance my pawn and take his knight if he did not do that. So right now he could take this, and I could take this, and he could retake that. It's better for me to... Maybe it's better to move here, actually. Because if he advances this, and then his bishop's here, that's a really strong angle for his bishop to be attacking. It'll probably be fine though. I'll let him have that. My bishop's also got a very strong angle attacking this pawn. He's only attacking this pawn. Attacking this pawn with your bishop is more valuable than attacking the middle pawn. Okay, so now he's threatening my knight. If I move here now, threatening this pawn, which is a very dangerous threat for him. But then if he moves here, what am I gonna do? I can move here, threatening his queen and this pawn. Then he'll move here, and that would be 2 pieces attacking my knight. That would not really look good for my knight, but I could advance this pawn, and then everything would be fine after that, and his king defense will be weakened. Even if I lose a pawn there at the end of the day, his defense will be so much weaker from that, from advancing this pawn. So that looks like the plan. That's the strategy. Now, a tactic I did not see earlier was if he takes this, then I retake. I threaten this, but he can take this, and then his queen will be defending that pawn. So that would not be good. I would just have to castle there, see what he does from there. I would be down a pawn in that situation. Oh, okay. So he moved his knight into the worst development square possible for a knight. Right now I'm just gonna castle, then he's gonna castle. But if I move here, then he takes that. Then I could take that. That would not benefit me. But what if I move here? I can pin his knight for the time being. And that would be good. That would be very good. It would also prevent him from pushing this. Ooh, another idea is to move this guy here. Then I'll be attacking his bishop and this pawn at the same time. Threatening checkmate. Okay, if I move you right here right now, he'll castle. I can take this. If he takes with the knight, yeah, there was no tactic there actually. That would not work. So this knight is pinned. I'll castle right now. I'm running low on time compared to this guy. I gotta start playing a little bit more quicker. What's the strat here? Maybe no, finish developing first. That's priority number 1. I could start attacking like this. That looks like a great pawn advance. If this guy starts attacking here, I'll move him over here. This is looking pretty good. This is not bad at all. Not a bad situation at all. He doesn't really have any pieces threatening me. He's just been responding to my attacks. I've been the aggressive player. I'm gonna keep that up this game. Okay, so that's why he moved this rook here. He wanted to unpin his knight. I see. Well played, well played. If he takes this, then I'll just retake with my knight, and then that becomes a very powerful knight, but he can easily kick it away. But I can move this. He takes this, then I'll take this. Then if he moves here, then I might just sacrifice this knight. He can take that. I would take that. He would have to take this. And that would be a very interesting situation. It might not pan out the way I envision, but it'll be very interesting. That'll be a fun game to play. But is it viable? I don't know if it's viable. I don't want to lose this game either, you know? I could retreat for now, and then retreat here if he tries to advance more. I think that's what I'll do for now. I don't want to, but there's just simply not enough advantage in this situation to do the play I was mentioning earlier. I think I would need a little bit more compensation for sacrificing a piece, because I could just be throwing the game away, especially because he has way more time than me. I should keep this position more complicated so that he can make one mistake which will cost him the game. This is the plan. Move this pawn up 2 more squares. So right now he doesn't really have any moves which are that good. He doesn't really have any great options. This is looking good for me. His pieces are here. Let me give you this analysis. So my pawns here are supporting each other very well. I have great center control. He only has this pawn in the center supported by this pawn. His center control is much weaker. He's got 3 pawn chains. I've got 3 pawn chains as well. My king is weak on this diagonal, but he's got no pieces that can go on that diagonal. My bishop is pinning this pawn, so that is a weakness of his. That's why it was better for me not to trade this bishop by letting his knight take it and then retaking with my knight, because then my knight would have just been kicked away anyways. Oh, and I have way more space because my pawns are way more pushed up than his pawns. His pawns are way back near his back rank, so his pieces are cramped in there. He can't move his pieces to as good of squares as I can. I have better options for my pieces to move because of the space that I've created. There's no tactics that I can see right now. Okay, our time's evening up. Now he's down to 6 minutes. He's only got 1 minute more time than me. He's thinking hard, because I think he sees that I'm going to push this pawn. So what's he going to do about it? It might already be too late for him because he doesn't have any counterplay. What's he going to do if he moves this bishop here? They'll attack this, threaten this pawn, but I have 1-2 pieces defending it. Okay, I can move you here, but I don't really want to trade it, you know? I think I can move it here instead. keep this position more complicated. He just wants to trade his pieces away to relieve his pressure. There's nothing I can do about trading this piece away. If he takes it, I just have to retake it because my knight is pinned to my rook right now. If I move my knight, then my rook will get taken, which is a poor trade for me. I can't take this pawn because then my knight would be exposed. My queen is defending my knight. If he moves this knight, then no. Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. Finally. Finally, my pawn is all the way up here. I think I should move this while I have the opportunity. If he takes it, then I'll take it with my rook. This pawn is exposed. He's attacking my rook right now. This threatens his queen, so he'll probably have to retake it. That's what I'm thinking. It's a very dangerous move for this guy. My knight's gonna move with check. What to do now? These are the last few moves before I got interrupted here. Move here. Attack this guy, attack this guy. Double attack. I'm already up a piece, so, or at least the equivalent of a piece. I'm up by 3 pawns right now. So I'm okay with trading everything. I also threaten immediate checkmate right now. So he can move here, then I'll take this knight. Okay, so he moved his knight here. That leaves this knight exposed for free. And it defends this knight at the same time, if you took that. Then I can move here. Threaten checkmate once again. Now I'm up by 6 pawns. The equivalent of 6 pawns. I want to develop this rook here and then take this, have him retake in an ideal world. I don't think that's going to happen. But this game is looking very, very good. This is a very, very good situation. Okay, he traded that for no reason. At least no reason that I can conceive of. It's not going to help him. He thought it would help relieve the pressure on him or something. But it's not going to help him. Okay, he must be going for checkmate by moving this guy here. But I'm going to double up my rooks. Finally, all of my rooks are activated. All of my pieces are activated at this point in the game. It took a long time, this game. Okay, he went for the checkmate just as expected. But my queen's already right here, so there's no checkmate that's going to occur there. I'll just trade rooks. Is this checkmate? No, but now his king is pinned to his queen, so I'll trade for his queen right now. And that's it. He gave up. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Good game to this guy. Well played.